everybody, we are back. It's been a while since I've gone live here on the channel, but today we return. Excited. Today we have the Cubs and the Braves. The Cubs just had a very unfortunate ending to their top of the fifth as they trailed 2-1, 2 solo homers by the Braves. That's all pretty nice pace of this game. But a leadoff single by Hayward, followed by a fly out by Wisdom, and then somebody got on. I didn't see who it was and how. I was coming up down here to set up. And then a line drive right at the second baseman, Albies, who I believe was shifted. And then they back-picked Hayward at second. So it was a hard-hit ball by Ortega right at Albies. But anyway, that's how the game works. In a second here, once we get the game back on, I'm going to do a little marketing for my main channel, Grant the Sports Guy. Yeah, that looks good. I have a baseball tournament in Cedar Rapids this weekend. That'll be fun. Otherwise, it's yet to show that we have anybody on. Ooh. Showing a replay of the brawl with A.J. Pierzynski and Michael Barrett, the Cub guy, is there's a ground ball. It's going to be an error on the shortstop Horner. Maybe we won't call it an error, but Demerite, who's been really hot lately, nearly got back-picked at first. All right, so now I'm going to do my little thing here about Horner. It was a ground ball to his backhand side, try to pick it, could not do so. Now I'm going to do this. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like Hand Clap is a good song. What? No? Or how about My House? That's a good song. Sports. Okay, I'll get to play-by-play in a second. I just always like to have the Sports Guy live. Link in description. Okay. Now I gotta find the link. YouTube. Oh, no. My channel. Okay, so Dansby Swanson, the 9-hole hitter's up. He got a 2-0 count. Runner on first. That one's shot foul. Up to 15 subscribers on this channel, so that's good. No, I didn't want to put that in the title. Shoot. Okay, where's the description? There's no description. Is there not descriptions in shorts anymore? There might not even be descriptions in... Why can I not figure this out, how to do this? I, got this. Swanson walks. Still cannot get this figured out. Now it seems like we have somebody on. It's Austin Sportsman. I'm trying to get this video. Oh, hey, I got it. Okay. So now I just want to put that out of frame. Okay. All right, we will get the play-by-play momentarily. White Sox are selling. Oh, yeah, they are struggling. Okay. Okay, now it's uploaded. Braves have nobody out and they have runners on first and second, so they're threatening again. To score. They already lead 2-1 here. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Okie dokie. Acuna. And in his return, ground ball, Hoerner will get the lead runner. That time he makes the backhand play. It was sharply made, and now there is one away. That's a big out. Nice play by the young shortstop, Nico Hoerner, to get the lead runner where his momentum was taking him to third. And there is one away with runners remaining at first and second. It was right in the hole. Good hustle on the backhand. Flipped it to Wisdom and got the force. Now I'll bring in the tall, standing Matt Olson. Ball one on an 88 miles an hour. Whatever pitch that was. It looked like a changeup, but it might not have been that. Get my L7 weenie shirt on today, representing the Sandlot on this fine Thursday evening. And after tomorrow, 20 more days of school left. We're going to be able to survive as the runners go, and they are both safe. The pitch missed low, so it's a 2-0 count with runners on second and third. Both guys with speed on the bases. They took advantage of it. Contreras wasn't even able to get a throw off. So now something in play will score them. Oh, yep, it was Swanson didn't even wait for the pitch to be thrown. He went a little early. Or not the pitch to be thrown, but for the leg to lift. Now Olson watches that one. So they're going to pitch around him here, most likely load the bases, draw the infield in. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Down 2-1. This would be a time where you'd like to keep that deficit when your offense has not looked good tonight. Keep the deficit at 1. Possibly just not necessarily like pitch around him, but don't want to give him anything that he can destroy. 3-0 is in there. He swung, play to first, and they have 2 outs. It was a 3-0 swing on a pitch that might have been a ball from Matt Olson. Hoerner checked the runner at third, who was not going, and Swanson, and now it'll be up to the hottest guy in the lineup. Well, not the hottest guy in the lineup, Austin Riley, but he's hit the ball well this series. He has a homer tonight. He had a few hits last night. And David Ross will come out to make the call to the pen, so Smiley will be done here in the fifth. Good outing from him, only allowing 2 runs. And that'll bring in, I did not see who that was. We're going to close the deal here in the inning. Tonight, I don't know where I was going with that, but tomorrow I'm going to Cedar Rapids for a baseball tournament. Always a fun trip up there, but it's looking like some severe weather is moving into the area. So can't promise I'm playing, but if you've not seen my Grant the Weather Guy channel, I don't really post on it anymore, but if you watch some of the videos that I did post a few weeks ago, you can tell that I'm a big weather nerd. I don't know why, but I love storms. I would just sit there at the window. So I would love that if maybe our games got delayed or something, or Even if we did play and we were out there in the storm, even though they don't let you play in lightning, oh well. But I'd love to be able to watch it. 2-1 Braves lead, bottom of the 5th. Oh yeah, there's a pitching change. I was about to change that, but I don't need to change it. This year we're deciding. I always go with my grandparents to a different MLB stadium each year. We're either going to Atlanta, which just seems like it is the most gorgeous thing on the planet around that stadium, or we're going to Cleveland. New stadium every year, so last year due to COVID and the year before we didn't go, but the last time we went was 2019 to Comerica Park in Detroit. I believe we've been to like somewhere between 9 or 11 different MLB stadiums so far. Really, all of them have been close to me. We're planning a trip in the following years to go to D.C. We'll see the Nationals play, go over to Baltimore to watch the Orioles at Camden Yards, and then Philadelphia to watch the Phillies. I've already been to Pittsburgh, but I've not been to Philadelphia, which is also in Pennsylvania. Scott Effross is into the game, number 57 in blue for the Cubs. The side armor delivers ball 1, way outside of the slider to Austin Riley. First base is open. A guy the way he's been hitting right now, not the worst thing in the world to pitch the corners, work around him in a way. If you ask me, but Effross looks like he wants to attack. Contreras sets up outside again. He hung one right down the middle. It's clobbered center field. And Jason Hayward camps under it a few feet in front of the warning track. No carry on that baseball. It only took 2 pitches. The Cubs are out of the inning and will go to the top of the 6th, remaining down 1. Seiya Suzuki will lead it off. Very good job to get out of the inning there by Effross. And now they look to get the bats going, which has not been the case so far today. Top 6, here we go. I am yet determined how long this stream will go. We'll see how the game's going. If we got a juicy one building, we might keep it going. If it breaks open and I can't contain my frustration, we might have done it. One person is on. I should play, I guess I'll get copyrighted for that. I was just about to say I should play music because I don't really have anything to talk about during commercial breaks, but I get copyrighted for that. I feel like on live streams they have pretty picky copyright rules. So yeah. I am going on a cruise in 3 months, so that's something that I can look forward to. Just trying to create small talk here. We're going to Kansas City. The Royals are not at home when we go to Kansas City for a baseball tournament. Well, one thing that I guess we've always missed out on until now, 12U, is that a lot of the teams from our organization, the Quad City Hitmen, go to the St. Louis tournament every year, which we're going to this year for the first time. And they all go to a Cardinals game, so we're doing that. They play the Phillies, which will be a really fun team to watch. I've only seen them play once, but that was like 7 years ago against the Cubs. That was my first MLB game. Elias Reynolds has subscribed to my channel. I don't know which one that was. It could be – I have 3 channels now, so it could be one or the other. But thank you nevertheless. It was him. I went from 15 to 16. Okay. All good times, all good times. Seiya Suzuki into the box. First pitch swing, pulls off of it, fouls it back for strike number 1. Elias Reynolds says yes, it was him. The Knights fan Oh, that must have been heartbreaking last night. I have not watched the Blackhawks game in forever. Just the way, I don't know. It's not like, but just with the MLB seasons, I'll probably watch our last game. But that was a heartbreaking loss in a shootout. I'm glad that we won, but now that eliminated them, right? Knew that they still had a chance after getting 1 point in Dallas, but I read that loss last night to the Hawks eliminated them. Kyle Wright, the Braves pitcher, has faced 20 batters tonight and thrown 16 first pitch strikes. Attacking the zone. Suzuki went after that one but fouled it away. 0-2 count. Grounded to third. Foul ball. Did they end up counting that one on Horner? Oh, we got a comment. I was literally one of the first people to upload a video about them getting eliminated. Yeah, that had to be frustrating. Oh, that was a filthy pitch. Suzuki, I feel like he's such a good hitter, but he seems to struggle a bit against the curveball. He almost is like kind of self-defense when he seems kind of jammed up, and I don't know. Whoa! The Cubs made hats that are like big league chew flavors as Ian Happ has himself a base hit from the left side of the infield, or from the left side of the batter's box. He's been hitting well from both sides this year, which he does not typically do. Sorry, I got my braces colors today changed today. That's weird. I'm looking at it. Oh well. William Contreras and Wilson Contreras, the two brothers, both were at the plate meeting today. One on the Braves, one on the Cubs. And now Contreras is up. The cleanup hitter, strike one. Perfect pitch to hit right at the knees. There's another first pitch attacking strike. I also realized the other day that my team, the Quad City River Bandits, my home baseball team, plays their minor league of the Kansas City Royals, play at the Field of Dreams on the MLB field 3 days before the MLB game. We were looking at tickets, then we realized we're going to be on a cruise ship. That's what I was talking about my cruise. Oh, they called that foul? I don't think he fouled it, though. Hit and run was on. Contreras went at the inside corner pitch. Seemed like he swung and missed, but I guess that he fouled it. Wow, that's... Showing a video right now of the two Contreras brothers shooting those Nerf foam balls at each other, and they were hitting them. Those are tiny. Contreras fought that one off. Or Wilson Contreras, I should say. There's two of them behind 0-2 now. Gotta change this to 1 out. There's a runner on first via the Happ hit. Suzuki with a strikeout prior to that. Contreras 0 for 1 today, right approaching 80 pitches. This will be the 80th pitch. Happ gets his lead, hands on his knees, bent over. The 0-2 to Contreras. Check on the runner, Happ first. You want to hear my Cubs PA announcer impression? They used to have that old guy. I loved him. Now they have a new guy, but he kind of has that same voice. I'm good with Ian Happ. Now batting for the Cubs. Oh, that was a bad start. Now batting for the Cubs, number 8, center fielder, Ian Happ. Now go listen to a video of that guy, see if that was good. Overlap it. Center fielder, Now batting, number 40, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. That's something that I enjoy whenever I go to Cubs games. Their announcers are so good. 0-2 again to Contreras, Wright's 81st pitch. He will kick, deliver. Ball in the dirt, watched on at 94 miles an hour. The count is 1-2. Now I have that voice stuck in my head. 1-2 to Contreras. One away. Runner on first, top of the sixth. 2-1 Braves lead on the help of two solo home runs, and the Cubs scored their run on a funky play. I'm not even going to try to describe it. It was so funky. But okay. Get late. Almost past my bedtime at 7:58. Just kidding. We got more time. I think maybe 7th inning stretch time is maybe when we'll stop this. Contreras again. Oh, what an at-bat here. He's got him working. Fought off another one. It was a filthy slider darting away from him. Just put the bat on the ball. Just what he's got to do. Let's do the 1-2 again. Wake up. Contreras steps in again. Right delivers again. Ground ball. Inning ending. Double play. Looked like he beat him out at first. They're going to check the tape, but as of now, the inning is over. Contreras will stand at first base until the call is overturned. They are going to check the replay. Andy Green will want to look at it. So we'll see a challenge. The Cubs will, I believe I'm going to change this to 2 outs right now. He looks safe at real speed. First base umpire. He's a new guy. I forget his name. Called him out. And he will indeed be safe. Ground ball in the hole. They were shifted to the left side. And that might sometimes find a hole, but that play wasn't close at first. He was almost half a step over the base. This will be overturned. The Cubs will have a runner on first with 1 away for the 5-hole hitter, whoever that is today. Let's check. So the umpires will be able to... Yeah, now they don't have like those stupid enormous headphones anymore. They just have earphones that they put in. It's so much easier and so much better. Cubs fans in attendance today. Yes, call has been overturned by Alfonso Marquez. So Contreras will stay at first. 2 outs for whoever's batting next. Here we go. Now, wait, what position is VR playing today? Is he second base? Yes. Now batting for the Cubs, number 24, second baseman, Jonathan VR. You're welcome. First pitch changeup will float on in there at 87 miles an hour. 4 strike 1 right down the middle. VR could have hit that a mile, but he chose to watch it instead. Tie. Pretty straight up defense. Shortstop Swanson's playing a bit towards the bag at second. VR stands in, swings, and misses. Pulling off with that one that was right at the knees, and now he's behind 0-2. All the Cubs hitters this inning have been behind 0-2. That's been a big story this entire game. Excuse me, that's what Wright's been able to do. And it's been frustrating. It's watch a strike and then swing. It's swing, then watch a strike. You got to be ready to attack on those first 2 pitches, especially when you have a guy throwing almost 80% first pitch strikes today as VR swings and misses on a pitch that was at the letters. He wants to slam his bat, and he should for good reason. The Cubs blow another opportunity. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. The bats have been quiet again. then the pitching needs to help him out a bit. Bottom 6. Here we go. Cubs remain down 1. I think that I'll do until 7th inning stretch time. So that'll be the Braves at bat. Then it'll be the Cubs at bat. And then I'll stop the stream. We're about 30 minutes in. This would be a frustrating loss. You just got to get the bats going. You got to cash in on your opportunities. We've had plenty of them. We've had runners our first and second. Nobody out. You cannot strike out. Patrick Wisdom. Wisdom strikes out a lot. And he strikes out a lot in bad situations. Now, he hit that big homer last night. But you got to put the ball in play in that situation. Fly ball right side. Get the runners on the corners. Maybe lay down a bunt, try to move them over. You're out at first, second, and third one out. That's a ground ball scores, and now that game would be tied. Fly ball to the outfield would score them. There's a lot of strategy that I feel like David Ross is not implying into play, especially the bunting. I'm not seeing any bunting this year. Maybe it's because no pitchers, but still, yeah, I think there's got to be some strategy behind that. David Ross, I don't like him as a manager. That's just my opinion. I think that I don't know how it is. I feel like, I don't really feel like anything. I just don't like the way that he manages things. And that's all. I just realized that I can put my thing on full screen, so now I have my entire computer screen showing me instead of all the other stuff. Cubs have 3 hits. They've all been singles. Smiley went 4 and 2/3 inning, giving up 2 runs, 4 strikeouts, and a walk. Riley and Swanson each of the solo home run. Wright 6 innings, 1 run, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. 1 for 14 combined with men on base. That's what the Cubs have got to do better. They've got to hit with men on base. They got to do it every game. It's just that consistency that you're looking for. The pitching has not had consistency. The offense has not had consistency. It's had great games, and I've loved the great games that we've had. But when we put them together, one or the other's not there. That's how it always is. That game where we beat the Pirates 21-0, everything was there. We put everything together. We have not been able to do that again this year, and we have not been able to have any dominating wins. Last night was just a nice comeback at the end, but we were up 3-0. We should have securely won that early in the game. But the pitching with another blown game. And tonight it just might come down to 1 run that you gave up that you shouldn't have given up, or 1 run that you should have scored, 1 run that you didn't score. That's all. That's what it's going to be. Ozuna has a 1-1 count to him here. See, watch first pitch strike, and then watch one go up and in. Contreras sets up outside. Efros in again. Up and outside. Not even close. Attack the corners. Attack the corners. Attack the corners. Make them swing. Make them hit ground balls. Smiley's a really good ground ball guy that's been working out. He just missed 2 pitches up in the zone, and they were hit for homers. But otherwise, those were the only 2 fly balls he allowed, did Smiley. So, don't know. Ozuna was 1 for 2 today for us with a 6th pitch. Outside, you cannot walk the leadoff guy. They're going to teach you that from your first day. Can't walk the leadoff guy. You can't fall behind 3-1. That puts you in a pressure situation to get the pitch in. It's just really what David Ross is not good at with his team is Ozuna will bloop this one. That's going to be a crappy base hit. Oh, never mind! The play was made by Alfonso Rivas! Unbelievable! In the shallow right field! He got an over-the-shoulder catch! I'll see it one more time! He was the only guy on the Cubs in the right side of the infield! He faces backwards and makes the play! He has just shown game after game after game why he deserves to be in there, playing the field, hitting and playing at bats. He deserves to play. He's been dominating with the bat. He's been dominating the field. Where do you put Schwindel? Maybe you DH him. He's just been so great. He's been up and down this year. You gotta keep him up. What another spectacular play by Alfonso Rivas. keeping the score. Or no, that would have been a homer as Albies hits that foul ball. Just found the corner. Otherwise, I would have gone for extra bases. Man, the Braves have struck some nice balls today. That was just a bloop on a pitch that wasn't in the zone of 3-1. Ozuna was looking for something else. He didn't really get what he was looking for. And then he flubbed out there. Rivas! What a play. So now the infield. The shift is so stupid. David Ross plays a lot of analytics. I don't think he plays the right way of baseball. Hopefully he isn't watching this, but I'm just a kid. You don't have to believe my opinions. That's my opinion. Since the first year he took over, I did not like his style of managing. He, especially now with no pitching, with no pitcher and as batting, he plays the analytics, I feel, way too much. He shifts way too much. He pinch hits way too much. There's times to pinch hit, there's times to not. When you're pinch hitting for guys in the 4th inning, that's not a time to. I don't know. And the Cubs have got to get their things figured out if they want to be successful on the stretch they have coming. Braves, Brewers, Dodgers, White Sox, Padres. We're going to have to win at least 2 or 3 of those series, and we're going to have to win some games. We can't go on an enormous losing streak like we did last year, and that kicked us out of the playoffs as Efros gets a strikeout. It's just not the start we were looking for. Things have been there. They have not been there all the time, and you need consistency. It's not been consistent. You can have off games. But you can't have consistent off games. You need your base running. You need your batting. You need your pitching there every single game, and it hasn't been there every single game except for that 21-0. And that's really the only game that I can take as an example. We had a few solid wins on opening week. But other than that, it's just kind of been eking out wins, maybe getting lucky on a few hits, a few plays in the field, a few pitches that we were lucky to get back. But, again, all this is just my take. I have a lot of opinions early in the season. You always got to get up to a hot start. But 8-10 or whatever it is not a hot start as the inning is over. Ground ball from Nerno. Back to the pitcher. Inning over. Let's go. Top 7. Cubs trail by 1. We got to start to score. Last half inning before we end this stream. So hopefully you stay with me, whoever that one person is that's on, and enjoy these last little bit. I promised that I would show you the Liam Hendriks bobblehead on the last stream that I got when I went to my White Sox game last week. And here's what he looks like. Or maybe I did show it in my last one. Did I show it in my last one? Did I already have it? Let's see. That game might have been more than 10 days ago or whenever I last posted it. But here he is again in case you didn't see it. It's really nice. Southside jersey. I love those jerseys. Hendriks on the back. Nice bobble. One thing that I want to know that I was thinking of the other day, and I just saw something that reminded me, is where is David Bodie? Still plays for the Cubs. Is he injured or something? Like, wait. Placed on 60-day IL. That's where he's been. Shit. Then Alec Mills. Stay healthy, guys. Stretch. It's important. Why can nobody in any professional sport play an entire year without hurting themselves anymore? The NBA is getting ridiculous. It's ridiculous how none of these guys, they're star players in the NBA. That's the reason that some people became fans is because of these star players. James Harden, get your stuff together and stop getting hurt. Kyrie Irving, how hard was it to get the vaccine so long ago? I don't get a lot of NBA players. It's a lot of little things like that don't necessarily get me frustrated, but just irritate me. Like, how hard is it to get a shot? Play. Just because it's all about the money nowadays. Because now Rivas is going to square a bunt with nobody on, of course. Let this guy hit. Hopefully that was just to fool him. I got a lot of things going on in my head right now. It's my first stream in a long time. I've been wanting to talk about these things. Today is my day, and now I'm just trying to spit it out at you all at once. 1-0 to Rivas, ball 2 outside, and maybe a bit up. (2-0). Make it 3-0. That one was way up, not even close. (3-0). Pitch right down the middle. He could have had the green light there, but I think it was a good call not to. I've been swinging the club well, though. Excuse me. 3-1, nobody out. Wright still out there up to 90 pitches. That's ball 4. Cubs get a leadoff walk. Let's go. Take advantage of it. Have some urgency. Fight with it. Fight with it. Fight with it. Get that tying run in. Maybe add some insurance while you're at it. Come on. Leadoff guy on. Work him. Make him work. He's up to 91 pitches. Snicker might come out and change him. But a jump on this. Attack. Take advantage of it. Get late into the game. The stakes are high in the series finale. Hayward in. He smoked one to right field last time. He could really use that now to get the runner into third. Hayward, he's been swinging the hot club lately. 1 for 1 today. He had a walk earlier. First pitch to him. Ooh, that was a great pitch to hit. Around the inside corner. Nice curveball or slider. One of the above. I was in there for strike 1, and now he's behind. See, my coaches for my baseball team tell me to swing at the first pitch if it's a strike. No MLB teams do that. Nobody swings at the first pitch anymore, it seems like, and that's frustrating as Hayward just grounded into a goddamn double play. Absolutely ridiculous. The shift was on. Bunt into the shift, David Ross. Bunt into the shift. Somebody do a job. Play baseball strategically instead of just, there's one guy on the left side of the infield. Hayward swings at a pitch that was way outside. Drops it right back to the pitcher. Do a job. You gotta be able to make adjustments. I don't know why I think I'm boiling over all my frustration for these last few games today, but you gotta cash in on those opportunities. Leadoff guy on. It's nothing hard. As Wisdom check swings, if you're gonna swing, swing! Finally, O'Day's up in the Braves bullpen. But the discipline's been off. Everything's been off. The pitching's look solid tonight. Defense has made a few iffy plays. The offense got lucky on that one that they scored as a smart base running play, but we really didn't have anything offensively, so. One count to Wisdom. Swings on a pitch right down. That's 4. I've counted 4 pitches that Wisdom has gotten right down the middle that he's missed. He knows he's missed them too. This guy's just swinging for the fences instead of trying to stay with the ball. Punch it the other way. I don't know why I'm trying to talk like I'm better than MLB players, which I'm not. But I just have I have so many opinions on what we could do that can maybe make us a little bit better. Absolutely ridiculous. It's a curveball right down the middle. Another horrible at bat from Wisdom. Absolutely horrible. He just swings and misses and then watches strike 3 again. Game after game. I'll take y'all through this NFL draft. I could care less about the NFL draft. I could definitely care less about this game right now. It's ridiculous what the Cubs offense and the Cubs team in general displays on the MLB baseball field every single day. It's getting to a point where I can't stand it. It's early in the year. Guys got to stay healthy. David Ross has got to play the strategical side of the game, and the guys have got to learn how to hit, pitch, and base run properly because it ain't working. Do something that can fix it and maybe make this team a playoff team. Thank you so much for watching if you are still on today, everybody. I know that I talked about a lot of weird things, but the Cubs are down 2-1. Final stretch, here we go. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm going to end the stream now. Cubs have got to get their stuff together if they want to pull out a win and win this series. They got a hard stretch ahead of them, then a pretty easy stretch, but you gotta win some of these series against the tough teams to show that you deserve to be in that top team category. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.